Hello and welcome to the Decent Wrestling Show. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. On the 20th of June, TJPW held a show at Shinkaba featuring 6 matches, including the return of Natsumi Maki. Sit down and enjoy Hyper Misao's Strategy TJPW 20th of June 2020 review. The show opened with the announcement that the trainee, currently known as Oona, which is due to be changed, will make her debut next month at TJPW's big Kurikan Hall show at the end of July. We then went to the usual open of the Up Up Girls performing the song that I still don't know the name of. This is always a blast, and Miyu really loves to work the camera. The opening match again featured Sena Shiori, this time facing Mizuki. This was a good back and forth match, with Sena actually getting a fair amount of offense in, which kind of shocked me. Sena hit a very nice counter slam at one point and then hit a pretty cool back elbow. Mizuki came back with a brutal looking backstabber, but Sena locked in the half crab, however Mizuki made the ropes. Mizuki then hit a Misao dropkick for 2 and connected with the cutie special with a beautiful bridge for the victory. Sena is improving at a rapid rate, which is great to see. She's added a few new moves to her repertoire, and her selling is really good. The action was good and they told a good story. It is only a matter of time before Sena picks up her first win, and I'm rooting for her all the way. 3 stars. Match 2 was Hikari Noah, the blue up girl, going one-on-one with the number 1 cat wrestler Haruna Neko. Solid start to the match, with Hikari hitting a nice dropkick early on and then going on to dominate the match. Another nasty dropkick later on in the match, but the face rake and clothesline let Haruna back in the match. Sunset flip from Haruna only got a 2 count, and Hikari locked in a nice octopus stretch and then hit her sick Uranage, dropping Neko right on her head for the win. Nasty stuff. Overall, the match was fine. When Hikari was dominating it, it didn't really click this time, unlike the Sena match last month, but it did pick up near the end. Neko is improving as well, which is good to see, and she didn't look lost at any point like I've seen in her last matches. So, fine match, 2 stars. The third match was a tag match with Hyper Misao teaming with Shoko Nakajima to face the badass Miyu Yamashita and Yuna Manase. Misao announced before the match that she had a strategy to beat Miyu. She is going to play Miyu's old theme song, Genghis Khan. Her thinking is that Miyu will have to dance to it as she's a professional. Shoko is not so sure it will work, but she goes along with it anyways. One note to make during the entrances: Miyu is still badass. So, Miyu and Misao are in the ring, they play Genghis Khan, and it doesn't work. Miyu and Misao fight, and then Miyu starts dancing. It worked! For a little bit. Misao tried to take control, but then got hit with the skull kick and lost. But it is not over there. Misao and Shoko ask for a rematch and call them cowards. As usual, calling someone a coward in wrestling is one of the nastiest things you can say. So, the rematch is on. Miyu and Shoko work together, and it is every bit as awesome as you think it should be. Nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Miyu in this match, and Miyu's kicks are absolutely insane. Later in the match, Misao trips up Yuna and then tries to use her spray on Yuna, but misses 3 times before accidentally spraying Shoko. This is not going well for Misao. Shoko tries to outsmart Yuna. It does not go well. Back to Miyu and Misao. Misao undoes the turnbuckle while the ref is distracted with Miyu. Unfortunately for Misao, Shoko is the one who ends up going into the exposed buckle. So, Misao starts choking Miyu with her cape for a 2 count, like the good hero she is. Crossbody by Misao, and then an assisted 619 for a 2 count. Misao's mask falls off, and Miyu kicks it out of the ring. Shoko then chokes Miyu with Misao's cape, and then distracts the ref while Misao uses the spray on Miyu and rolls her up for the shock victory. This was a great match. I love the story that Misao was looking to have a bad night, everything seemed to be going wrong for her, but through sheer hard work and playing by the rules, and a bit of spray and choking, but let's not talk about that, she won fair and square, protecting love and peace in TJPW. Miyu was absolutely great in this, as usual, and the ending was terrific. 3 3/4. Match 4 was a 6-woman tag featuring the tag title preview. Miyu Watanabe and Rika Tatsumi, who are the tag champs, teamed with Suzume to face the cutest in the world Maki Ito, Raku, and Pom Harajuku. Ito's entrance is great as always, and Suzume is still way too happy. Raku and Miyu started the match, and Raku connected with her brain chops. Early cutest in the world spot by Ito, which is the best spot. Triple Ayusami Express. How was that not 3? Pom with her punches of doom, but the tag champs come back with a double softball chop and a triple elbow drop. Pom hits her shin kick, which Miyu sells really well. Raku then comes in and hits a flurry of brain chops, including a springboard one, which looked awesome. Miyu and Raku work really well together. Later on with Miyu and Raku, Miyu put Raku in the giant swing, but Raku came back with a facebuster. Maki Ito and Rika Tatsumi come in, and it is the power of Rika's butt versus the power of Ito's head. Butt to the face, but no effect on Ito. They have a slugfest, and Ito gives Rika the middle finger in typical Ito fashion. Rika responds with a slap, but Ito just laughs it off. Figure 4 by Rika, but Ito does not tap. Boston Crab Camel Clutch combo by Ito and Raku. Again, no tap out. Finally, the butt attack works on Ito. Suzume then comes in and hits a bulldog on Ito, which Ito sells pretty well. Suzume goes for a top rope crossbody, but Ito hits a mid-air catching headbutt, which looked sick. Suzume hits a dropkick and a roll up for 2, but Ito comes back with a DDT for her own 2 count. Ito's special gets broken up, but Raku returns the favour from the previous show by saving Ito from a double team. Sling Blade and DDT on the champs. Suzume tries to punch Ito's head. This has no effect on Ito, of course. Headbutt from Ito, and the Ito special locks in on Suzume for the win. Another really good match here, another great one. That tag match on the 4th of July between the tag champs Miyu and Rika versus Ito and Raku could be something really special if this is just the preview. 3 3/4 as well. The semi-final was Mihiru Kiryu facing the returning after 3 months Natsumi Maki. Nice to see her back in action. Natsumi dominates early on and the 2 exchange hair pulling. Natsumi stomps on Kiryu's hand. It was at this point I noticed that Natsumi has a really heelish moveset on her. Kiryu hits a nice body slam and locks in the Boston Crab. However, Natsumi is able to get the ropes. Natsumi then takes Kiryu to Dropkick City. Kiryu comes back with a Boston again, but again Maki gets to the ropes. swinging neckbreaker by Natsumi and a modified sunset flip for free. Solid enough match just to get Natsumi back in action and shake off any ring rust she may have developed. I'm still not a big fan of Kiryu, but maybe she'll grow on me in time, so I'm going to give her that chance. It was fine, and it was nice to see Natsumi back, 2¼ stars. The main event was a 6-woman tag, with Kamiyu teaming up with Mina Shirokawa and Mayumi Mirai. They were facing Yuka Sakazaki, the champ, and the Bakaretsu sisters. Mina's theme is so good. And of course, so is Kamiyu's. I loved Kamiyu's dancing to her opponent's themes. Mina starts off and she is really good in this match. Chansu connects early on, and Yuka later on taunts Mina with fire extinguisher motions. This is due to a match they had at DDT Money in the Bag, where Yuka sprayed Mina with a fire extinguisher. Mina is scarred for life. Yuka locks in a nice submission while Nodoka Tenma boxes Mina's abs. Splash and senton combo by the Bakaretsu sisters, and then Tenma knocks in a figure 4 necklock, and she has to use a leg and an arm due to her legs being too short. We then get Nodoka Tenma versus Mina Shirokawa, and they work excellently together. It's really good stuff from these two. Mina hits a Fez Press on Tenma, and the hot tag is made to Kamiyu. And then we enter Big Boot City. It doesn't last long, however, but Kamiyu sells a crossbody really well. Yuka is in now, and she hits her Misao dropkick and locks Kamiyu in the STF, but Kamiyu uses her long legs to get to the ropes. Big punches by Yuka on Kamiyu, and Kamiyu's selling in this is absolutely great. Tag to Mirai, but Yuka hits a nice slam. Later on, Kamiyu makes a fiery comeback, hitting a beautiful catching boot, a nasty looking Faemouser, and her usual chop. Really good stuff here. Gut wrench suplex by Aino on Mirai in a crazy feat of strength. Aino then hits her Venus DDT for the win. Another great match. Like on the last show, Mirai and Mina worked really well together again, and Mina really shined in this. Kamiyu also shined, but overall everyone was really great in this. 3½ stars. Post-match, Yuki Aino challenged Yuka Sakazaki for her world championship, but Kamiyu returned to dropkick Aino. Yuki said that Yuki took the words right out of Yuki's mouth. I'll rephrase that. Kamiyu said that Yuki, meaning Yuki Aino, took the words right out of Yuki's, meaning Kamefuku, aka Kamiyu's mouth. Kamiyu wants to challenge for Yuka's title as well. Tenma for some reason doesn't understand or want a title shot. So on July 4th it will be a #1 contenders match with Yuki Aino facing Kamiyu to face Yuka Sakazaki for her title. I'm just going to say this, let's go Kamiyu, you kicker forever. Overall this show gets a solid 7 out of 10. 2 middling matches, 1 good one and 3 really good ones. I enjoyed this show a lot. Everyone seems to be happy wrestling again and everyone is improving, especially Sena Shiori, Haruna Neku, Raku, Kamiyu and Mina. I highly recommend checking this out on Wrestle Universe. MVP of the night was a tough one to call, but I'm going to have to give it to Mina Shirokawa. She was an absolute fire this night and really impressed me considering her experience in the ring. I am hoping that she has a long future in wrestling. Match of the night is going to go to Misao and Shoko against Miyu and Manase. Terrific storytelling, terrific action, terrific comedy, and an amazing finish to boot. I love this one from top to bottom, and again, Miyu is badass. So, TJPW's next show is on the 4th of July with the aforementioned Yuki vs Yuki to face Yuka, and Miyu and Tatsumi defending their tag titles against Raku and Ito. It's definitely shaping up to be a big show. Thank you for watching a decent wrestling show, and as a great philosopher once said, bye.